Welcome back to WMMBAM.com, our video on demand section, as we're talking with Laureen Trent, who is a Republican candidate for the House District 53 seat in Florida. It is that newly created district that encompasses much of Palm Bay, a Palm Bay district, if you will. Laureen, as we get started here this morning, let's let this audience know a little bit about your background, who you are, and why you want to be in this Florida House seat.
Well, married to my husband 37 years, a resident of Brevard County 23 years. I raised 2 children here. I have 3 grandchildren growing up here. I have always been really engaged in the county, whether it was with politics or it was helping, giving a service. I was on the Commission for the Status of Women. A lot of women issues, and helping women, with business and things like that, engaged in those things, and children. And I never actually thought of being a politician. I always help people get elected. So this is new to me, and I just think I can make a difference because I see what's happening on the ground, and I've been engaged in it, and it changes rapidly. As
you went to Tallahassee with your real estate cohorts, and you've done that a couple of times, in that process, what do you see there that you bring to help that process or to add into that process?
Well, I think I'll be a real person. I think when people come into my office, I'll be real. They can talk to me and they can feel comfortable about it, and they can communicate with me on a business level. And or a person-to-person level where I am interested in their concerns. I see where we go there, we're like a bunch of cattle sometimes. We just run from one room to the next is what we did, and we got some answers.
Did you feel like you weren't being listened to up there?
I just felt like it's a routine. Everybody has their separate days that they go.
Yeah, you go on your day, and there's
exactly. So it's
4 other sets of people going that week, right?
It's more of an event. A yearly event, and that's sort of how you get treated. But they didn't treat us bad. But I think you can make everyone, not just I went with the realtor group, but on the different days, a lot of groups or citizens, and make them feel comfortable. Just say, hey, sit down. Maybe get them a little coffee and talk with them.
What are the top priorities for Laureen Trent, the House of Representatives member? What do you want to accomplish in Tallahassee?
Jobs is very important first, and I was telling you about the plan for that. Taxes, we need to keep taxes low at all costs, and we need to also open up so it's easier for small businesses, and competing companies should get corporate tax breaks. We need to bring that in, less government in people's lives, and less fees. We need the economy to be booming again. And I think that I'm a real person, and I'm honest. And although I might not have all the political lingo, I think one-on-one or 10-on-1 coming in to talk to me, that's what I did my whole life. I was a help to people and made sure that I helped and serviced them.
As you think about priorities for Tallahassee, what about priorities that impact District 53? What are the biggest issues for your district if you're elected to this job?
Well, I think that, of course, jobs. But other than the government creating jobs or bringing in jobs, also people need to be able to open small businesses and sustain the businesses they have. So we need, in Melbourne, I would say less regulations, less taxes, make it a more business environment. Palm Bay also, they're terrific. We need to make it where people want to move here, and the people that are here can make a wonderful living. A priority for Palm Bay, like I was saying, the Parkway is, and I'm going to look at that very closely because that's something that they're going to need. There is some gridlock there, but I'm working on that. But whatever they need to thrive, I think that jobs, less government, less taxes. And whatever I can do for my constituents, what that can help them out. I'm very concerned.
All right. As we close this interview on the video page at WMMBAM.com, What are your strengths compared to those of the other candidates in this race? What makes Laureen Trent the candidate that folks want to take a good, close look at when they cast their vote on November? Let's talk about August 14th.
Well, I'm a woman, and I like to get the job done. I've been in business a lot of years. I like to get the job done. Some people, in my business career, all day long you're putting out fires and you're finding solutions. And it wouldn't be challenging or any fun if you weren't. So I think I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to take on a challenge, and I'm not afraid to find solutions. And I do that all. I've worked out some of the toughest solutions during the housing crisis. I've always worked in default. I've never worked in general real estate. I always worked in the default industry. And the fires that we put out to try to make the markets roll, I think that experience, I could bring that business experience and very, very horrible conditions, always making them better, I'm able to find solutions for those. So I think I'm a problem solver,
All right. Laureen Trent, thanks so much. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Bill.
All right. We'll see you guys again soon. WMMBAM.com, keyword video.